Hi, I'm Lee Iridium. Hope you're doing all right today. It's reaction time. Got a bit of a blast from the past, but remastered. So we've got Primal Fear and Chainbreaker. Now, Primal Fear are an amazing metal band. Been going a few years now. Formed in 1997, and they've remixed their debut album, Primal Fear, that came out in 1998. The album, the remastered or remixed version, sorry, is coming out on July the 15th this year. Man, it's a great album anyway. If anyone doesn't know or hasn't heard the original Primal Fear album, it's heavy, it's relentless. They've probably, as they've gone through their career, they've changed a little bit. They're still heavy, but they've sort of gone more epic as well as time's gone on. You know, longer sort of songs sometimes. Their last album had a really long, brilliant song on it, you know, but they've gone more epic in recent times, I would say, as they've gone through. But their first album was just relentless metal, absolutely superb. Now, obviously, back then, the original members of the band were Matt Sinner on the bass, Ralph Sheepers on vocals, Tom Norman on the guitar, and Klaus Sperling on the drums. Now, obviously, this is a remixed version. I listened to the old version again this morning, just to give myself a recap to see what this one would sound like. I love this song, Chainbreaker. It's heavy, just like the whole album was, really. If anyone wants to check out any new music with Ralph Sheepers on, because he's an excellent vocalist, check out this band, Baron Carter. Man, you'll love that. If you love Primal Fear, you'll love this as well. Again, it's heavy. It's just absolutely brilliant. So check out anything. They've had a couple of EPs out. They've got another one coming out as well. So check out Baron Carter. Absolutely superb band with Ralph in it. Right, okay, so without further ado, really been looking forward to hearing this. My mate, another Ralph Thurm, has said to me, this sounds brilliant, you know, this version. So, I mean, I remember, well, I mean, listening to the original this morning, it sounded fucking good. I mean, considering 98, God, I feel old, because 98, you know, oh, it doesn't seem that long ago. It's only when I talk 80s that it seems long ago. So 1998, what, 24 fucking years ago. It's just, it's mad to think how time flies. But here we go, Primal Fear, Chainbreaker. This is the 2022 version from the deluxe version of Primal Fear that's coming out later this year. Here we go. wow, it sounds fucking brilliant. So I think what they've done in this remix, I mean, listening, like I said, not so about half hour ago, I just recapped the original. Yeah, it does sound, the clarity's there. For me, the guitar work, I can feel it sort of punching its way through more. The loads of like, I mean, the guitaring on this is just amazing anyway, but you can really hear it. It sounds really punchy. The whole production sounds really good. Although, like I said, the original sounded fucking good as well, but it has taken a step up. And this is cool for fans, you know, or metal fans that maybe haven't got into Primal Fear or haven't heard of them so much. You know, everyone's sort of heard of them, but maybe, you know, this can give people a chance to listen to them and realise how fucking good this band are, because they're still just as good now, if not better. They've become, like I said, more epic now. So you get probably, for me, where this album, the original album, was fucking good, but they sort of wanted to make a statement, you know, right out of the gates. It was pretty full-on metal all the way through. They've sort of grown in their career over time and given us different sides of the band. So you get sort of epic metal ballads and stuff like that. So, I mean, there's a big catalogue to choose from now. So anyone, you know, like I said, who hasn't given them a chance, maybe, you know, some people don't, do they? Some people just have got, there's so much music going on around, people haven't got around to listening to them, but it just shows you how fucking good they are, man. I mean, competing with the best metal bands, you know. Absolutely superb. I love this band. I've done for years and years and years, but superb. Here we go for the rest. I mean, we got the solo to go, which is pretty fucking mind-blowing anyway. So here we go for the rest of the song.
Everlasting resurrection with dejection, degradation, desperation, lost emotion, aggravation, desolation, imperfection.
Relentless metal that's outstanding. Absolutely loved it. Just fucking brilliant. I mean, if anyone wants to check out their catalogue, it's all amazing, but I think my favourite album was definitely Seven Seals. That really got me, that one. Fucking brilliant album, but it's worth checking out everything from them. So they started off like fucking full-blown metal, but they still are. But that first couple of albums especially were just fucking relentless metal, just like this. It's just fucking excellent. But then giving you, like, as they've gone on, they've sort of, you know, really grown as a band and giving you those different sides, especially, you know, they've got different members now and stuff like that. So, I mean, man, this is a great band. That sounded fucking excellent. Love that solo. I mean, the guitar work is just fucking amazing. Just absolutely fucking relentless, chuggy, fucking full-blown metal. This ain't power metal, by the way. I mean, if you read about them, people label them as power metal stroke heavy metal. They're just fucking metal, man. They are pure heavy metal without a doubt. I fucking love them. Primal Fear, Chainbreaker. Remember, this is coming off of the new deluxe edition of the debut album, which is called Primal Fear, July the 15th this year. I think there's some bonus tracks on there as well. I don't know what they are, but I haven't really looked into that. But check this band out if you haven't already. What do you think of this remixed version of Chainbreaker? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.